Amakhosi Network, welcome to the channel. We are champions. Amakhosi siyaphumelela le, Amakhosi siyaphumelela. Amakhosi siyaphumelela. 10 years drought. 10 years drought. On the 10th of May, 10 years drought is over. Buffett, Kaizer Chiefs wins, Buffett. The players we cry about each and every week delivered. Matt, Miguel, all of these people. Yo, Buffett. Amakhosi siyaphumelela. Amakhosi siyaphumelela. Amakhosi siyaphumelela. Buffett, I am so happy. But before I get into that, please like, comment, and subscribe. Guys, it's amazing. This is one of these amazing moments that can happen as a Kaizer Chiefs fan. There are people who have not seen Kaizer Chiefs win in 10 years. There are people who have passed away who didn't get a chance to witness this. Some people passed away a month ago, 2 weeks ago. They didn't get a chance to see Kaizer Chiefs winning a cup. But we won! Oh, sorry. Let me talk about the game. My excitement is too much. The game is this. First half was a difficult one to watch. Great first moments of the game. It felt like it was a bit balanced between Pirates and Chiefs. It felt like we had more of the unlocking. We were getting into the right spaces. We were moving the ball, etc. And these were in the first minutes. Then we get that penalty. Good. We get the penalty. Sirino stays composed, hits the ball back of the net. We celebrate, and it was a legitimate penalty. No one can come and cry foul, whatever the case may be. Legitimate penalty, good. Then the game gets, Chiefs lose concentration. They kick the ball, goes in the air. Solomon's first touch is bad. Instead of his first touch is good actually, but his second touch is poor. And when he clears, he fouls someone because he basically made a mistake. And that was Solomon's first half. Solomon's first half was very difficult to watch. I'm not gonna come here and lie to anyone. Solomon's first half was very difficult to watch. He was struggling. And when I say struggling, I couldn't tell if it's nerves. I couldn't tell if he was over eager. But Solomon's first half, I was scared. And the thing is that our defense, Solomon's kept making decisions that would put his other teammates in trouble, but he kept getting bailed out. Like at Milson Dove once bailed him out, Abu Miguel bailed him out. A lot of people kept bailing him out, which is what a team performance is about. A team performance is when one person slacks, the other people are meant to be there to support that person. And that's what this game was about. The master decision, before we even start the game, the best decision Nabi made for this game was not putting Vuma as our keeper. Peterson gave our defense comfort. It's been a very long time where I saw our defense not being worried about the keeper. And you know what I mean? I'm talking about the energy. They trusted passing Peterson the ball. Peterson's clearances out were going to our players, which is one thing I want to emphasize. Vuma was always kicking the ball out. Peterson was getting the ball to our players. It was air ball, helicopter ball, but at least it was hitting zones where our players are. So we would often get like the second ball and whatever. So that was a good thing. The Peterson, including Peterson in this final, was a master class. And Peterson showed his authority early on. Like he kept grabbing these balls in the air. He kept coming out of his line and getting the ball. Peterson was a keeper who the defenders felt comfortable being with. And because the defenders felt comfortable with Peterson, it's like their performance went up a bit. And that's the importance of a good keeper. A good keeper gives your defense another level of comfort. That's why we were playing the ball at the back. We played it. Like, we can't lie, guys. We didn't just get the ball and hoof it. We would move the ball. The only difference is that we don't move the ball for too long at the back. We move it, and we try to get forward. If it doesn't work, we come back, whatever. So it was a good play. First half was difficult towards the end because it felt like Pirates is really now putting pressure on Kaizer Chiefs because it was getting tough there. Like Abo Rele was starting to find pockets. Abo Nkota were giving us problems. But the one thing I like is that I'm glad it's a blessing in disguise. Listen to me carefully. It's a blessing in disguise that Cross was not available for this game. It's a blessing in disguise because how Edmondson Dove blocked out Nkota, it was what gave us a lot of confidence because Nkota didn't get enough space. Edmondson Dove was always on Nkota's back. Edmondson Dove was Dove was there, guys. Like he kept pressure. Like Nkota didn't have freedom to do what he usually does and what he did in the previous game to cross. He like Edmilson didn't even give him the space to turn around. Like when Nkota got the ball, he oftentimes his only decision was to pass backwards. He couldn't really go forward. So that was a good thing. Maswanganyi was doing his things, but it was limited closer to the halfway line. So he couldn't really find himself getting close. Talent Mbata actually had a good game. He was the one who was like, when we were finding little nice moments, he was the one who was finding a way to like kill those moments, sniff us out and everything. But in terms of the Chiefs players, Duba kept focus. Lollipop was fine in the air, but quiet. He was very quiet. Modi, he had one of his better performances today. Modi defensively was solid. Going forward, he was making the right move. He was a problem to Sunday Pirates. And it showed with the penalty. You like that's gonna give you insight at how well he was doing. Second half came, Thabo Tele, you could see he was limping a bit. He was running out of gas. He just the technical team, yes, maybe he substituted him a bit early, but at the end of the day, looking at how Mthethwa played, it was one of the best substitutions Nabi has made this whole season. Like, honestly, look at how the impact that Mthethwa made when Mthethwa came on. He was one of the best players there because he started pressing these guys. He started closing down spaces. Pirates was struggling, and that was the moment when Pirates was meant to take momentum. But Mthethwa stopped it. He stopped it, and he brought another energy because when Mthethwa kept pressing, his teammates started following the energy he's bringing, and Mthethwa brought another level of energy. But the master, and I want to say this, Jose Rivero's biggest mistake in this game, Jose Rivero costed his own self in this game, and I'll tell you why. I'll never ever put Evidence Mahopa over Tegofatso Mabasa. I'll most likely always play Mabasa. But this was not a Mabasa game. This was not a Mabasa game. Mahopa was just in play. He was difficult for us in specific areas. Like close to the box, he was finding little moments that were getting Pirates there. But the moment they substituted him, things got a bit better because Mabasa doesn't move. So it was easier for our players to monitor him. And if he doesn't get the ball, he's not a threat. But I will say this, the most critical moment of this game, where Nabi made a good substitution, but I think this is where Rivero lost it, when he brought in Kimvidi. When I saw the substitution of Kimvidi, I said, we have won the match. And this was the time when we had already scored. But I think we had already scored, you'll correct me. But when I saw Kimvidi, I knew we would win this game. Because when I saw Kimvidi, I knew it, Baba. I saw good. This is the last throw of the dice. Ukimvid, like, he was the wrong player. Look, wrong. But when he came on, I'm like, good, because he likes holding the ball. He'll waste minutes. Pirates is better when players are moving the ball, unless it's Maswangan. When the ball is moving, but well done, Rivero, for giving us the cup. And then Nabi's other masterclass is bringing on Dupree and Dushabala. Change the game. Those two changed the game. It's what led to our goal. But even before that, Modi hit the post because of what these boys were, Modi and Dushabala and Dupree were doing. They were in it today. they were in this game. And I'm glad, look, Matt didn't have the best of games, especially first half, but his contribution of the goal makes it seem like it erases everything. But like, he would lose the ball a lot in the first half. Like, I can't ignore those things. I can't ignore them. But in the right moment, right place, right time, Matt was there and he put the ball in the back of the net. And this win, it's Matt. The captain stepped up and the captain scored. And another captain who doesn't really captain, where the captain's armband is Miguel, making the right fouls. Modi making the right fouls. Duba, as much as Duba was getting to his head, but in moments there were Chiefs was making right fouls in the right areas. We weren't making fouls too close. Castillo was making the fouls in the right areas. The moment it felt like Pirates is getting a certain advantage, someone was making a foul, someone was stopping that play, and then Pirates would just try cross. And for us, that benefits us, to be honest, if Pirates is gonna just try score the header, because we struggle with Pirates more, the ball playing Pirates, more than the one that relies on set pieces. But anyway, so that was a good thing. But one thing I want to make you guys understand, and I want you guys to understand how Chiefs won this NEDBANK Cup. We won 3 teams. We beat 3 teams that are in CAF football, CAF Champions League, CAF Confederation. One of these teams was in the semi-final. Another of these teams is in the final. We beat the best to win this cup. Don't take it away from us. Free agents we beat, cheaper we beat, then Stellenbosch comes. We beat CAF Confederations semi-final. They got eliminated in the semi-final by Simba, if I'm not mistaken. Sundowns, they're in the CAF Champions League final. They're going to be playing Pyramids. We beat them 2-1. Offside or no offside, fine. When they were beating us on MTN 8 with Hong Kong goals, you must remember, what goes around comes back around. And I'm glad it came before VAR. It was so much shorter. Then Pirates, semi-finals, they won the MTN 8. They are second on the log. We beat the best. Right now, I'm going to tell you guys, we beat the top 4 teams to win the NEDBANK Cup. So no one can come here and say we don't deserve it. We beat, yes, we're not counting Sekhukhune, but we beat Stellenbosch, we beat Pirates, we beat Sundowns. These guys are in the top 4 of the log right now, and we beat them. So that, well done to the players. Well done to the players. Today, the players got things right. The coaching staff got things right. Like, the coaches made the right decisions. Everyone, so congratulations. Congratulations to Kaizer Chiefs fans. Enjoy it. Everyone who's in Durban, I am so jealous. I'm happy for you. Kaizer Chiefs won, Baba. 10-year drought of no cups is over. I'm happy. I'm happy. You know, the way I'm so happy, it feels like I'm lying to myself. I feel like it's not real. But it's real. We won. We won. Amakhosi for life. Amakhosi for life. Tina, sine NEDBANK Cup. Kiona. Kiona. Ay, Kiona. Ay, 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 Kiona. Ay, Kiona. Ay, Kiona. That's it. Well done to the players. Players delivered today, brought the A game, and I don't want to mention the league. Today we won. That's it. We take the cup. We beat Pirates. We are the best. We are the best, man. We are the best. We are the best. Well done to the young players. A special mention to the young players. Duba, Dushabalala. I wanna actually give a shout out to these boys. They carried us in there, especially the NEDBANK Cup. Modi is one special person to mention. Miguel actually helped us with the penalties that he was converting. And Cirino, as much as the game was getting to his head, but I'm glad in the second half he calmed down a bit. So well done to the players. Well done. Amakhosi for life.